Hi everyone, welcome to Bethesda. I'm Chris King.
I'm Alexander Void.
Today we're doing our E3 deep dives of all the conferences that just passed. We're filming today on Friday, so E3 just ended. So you know, it was a really long week for us. We did a lot of filming and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna try to upload these as soon as possible and stuff once you guys see these, of course. But we're gonna go just by the order of everything. I think several days ago we already posted our Oculus E3 deep dive, so now we're moving on to Bethesda Softworks. This was their first conference, I believe, ever. I don't think they ever did a conference like this, but they showed off just a few games, and they kept it very sweet, short. That's what I really liked about the conference. But let's start it off with the first game they showed off, which was Doom. Doom was their opener.
Yeah, okay, so we all heard that Doom was coming.
Right.
And I'm so happy that it did.
Yeah.
I'm really happy it did, because the thing that this would remind me of was Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
I was just like scared that it's never gonna come, and finally when it comes, it just nobody cared about it. Like, well, people cared, they like talking about it, but nobody went out and bought it. Nobody went out and actually made this big thing. So Doom looks awesome. This just looks awesome. The other one, for Duke Nukem, I keep comparing to this, but Duke Nukem Forever, it was kind of like a reminiscent of the old stuff. You're like, okay, a little bit polished, and that's it. This, and it was making fun of itself. And this just looks like they're here to stay. Yeah. It looks like they're like, hey, we're serious, we're back, here you go. And something they stated earlier, that it's not trying to be anything. It looks like Doom.
Yeah.
It looks like Doom. So I really liked it.
I liked it as well. It was very to the point. It got a little bit, I want to say the gameplay looked a little bit, it kind of got a little long, because they kept doing the same kind of thing. It's just like shoot, and then just ripping aliens and half stuff. Which, like, the first, 10 minutes of it was like awesome, but I think it ran kind of a little bit long. But again, that's what you can expect out of this game. Yeah. I think it'd be that's the whole point of it. Not much of a narrative or anything like that. You just kind of jump in. But the one thing I really liked that they showed off was when they got to the multiplayer, that they did say would be really arena style, like the old school kind of Dooms, was this new Doom snap map, which is pretty much you can fully customize almost any game you want. You can make a solo, co-op, deathmatch, even like a zombie horde mode and that kind of stuff. You can purchase weapons and that kind of stuff. So you can really customize it to the way you want. I thought it was a really cool kind of fan service kind of a thing. But yeah, like you said, Doom looks like it's here to stay. I would, Doom. I'm not sure if this actual game, like I'm gonna be able to cover it or anything like that, just because there's so many other games that are coming out. But if you are a shooter fan, if you are a old school Doom fan, I think this is one that it's worth picking up. I think it's worth checking out for sure.
I think a cool thing, like if they had like this pre-order bonus thing, is a cool one would be that you get a new Doom screensaver. Oh, because we all seen those Windows 95 screensavers where it's like the Doom background. I think that'd be a really nice touch.
That'd be dope. So next up, they had some few things you just kind of mentioned, like Battle Cry. They showed off some of that. They showed off Bethesda.net, which I guess is gonna be their kind of Uplay as service. But then they brought out another really, really big gun from Arcane Studios. This actually just got leaked like the day before that it actually happened and stuff, so we already expected it. And we actually, I think, suspected this game would be coming out a few months ago, because we knew.
Called it a long time ago.
Mainly it was because, like, when I worked at a GameStop, everyone was really on Dishonored, and I've always had this, I've been able to understand that there's an audience for this game. Very much like when BioShock was starting up, it reminded me a lot of that. Yeah. And this game really is their answer to BioShock anyway. So Dishonored 2 opens up with a cinematic trailer with a new character, this female character actually, who apparently was a baby in the first game. So I forgot her name, but you can play as her. Cinematic trailer, like we said, a really, really good, high quality cinematic trailer at that. They mentioned again you can play the whole game without killing a single person, very stealth, or hardcore if you really want to do like all this action stuff. They also said Dishonored would be getting a definitive edition, but you saw the trailer. What did you think?
It was okay. It was okay. It went straight to remind me of Dead Space 2 and BioShock 2, and in the sense of like you can only see little bits of progression. Because what Dead Space 2, how it failed for me, in my opinion, how it failed was it was Dead Space 1 with these added things, just like Gears of War 2. It's like now you can stick things to the ground. It's just like, okay, we could stick things on walls and on people and shit, but now we can stick it to the ground. So this is kind of like the same thing. Like what I got from this was, it's still the same game, and I guess they're just adding her, the female character, and then they're just adding, of course, the little things that they're just tweaking. So that's kind of the thing. That's why Bioshock 2 wasn't so huge. Well,
Right.
a lot of people did like it, I guess, but a lot of it was just tweaking, and of course, Big Daddy. But anyways, moving on. This game itself, so far from what I've seen, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing. I guess I got to see more gameplay. I got to see some real stuff. But I also didn't fall into the Dishonored like love.
I didn't fall into that either. Again, there's just so many franchises that one person can keep up with, and I don't really like picking and choosing games and stuff. I like to just kind of stick like, am I going to cover this franchise or am I not? Like so. Dishonored just one that it didn't really speak to me, but again, neither did Bioshock. So it could be just that I'm weird. I know a lot of people are crazy about Bioshock, but franchise never really spoke to me. So same kind of thing. But it was cool that they brought out another one. That's for sure. It's gonna make money. That's definitely for sure.
That mask. I want that mask.
That'd be cool. Cool collector's edition, actually. Let's see what else. They spoke a little about Elder Scrolls Online, which just came out. Elder Scrolls Legends, which is gonna be like their answer to Hearthstone. Which I think is blowing up. So, and then they brought out the Big Daddy, the one that we that got leaked like a year ago, that we all been waiting for. That I think we really haven't talked much about since the trailer came out. Fallout 4, and they showed a really extensive demo. They pretty much did everything. Let's go right into the facts. They said it began development right after Fallout 3. It's going to begin before the bombs actually fall, so you're gonna get a little bit of gameplay right before. You notice that the character customization was really cool. How you just stand in the mirror, you just kind of click and choose what you kind of want to edit. You can play as a female as well, like your wife, I guess. You're gonna merge from the vault 200 years later. First and third person gameplay, which is cool. Dog meat is kind of controllable. You can point and click. The Pip-Boy was probably the coolest thing that they showed.
I saw that.
That was really, really cool. In game and outside of the game as well. Just the way you kind of edit all your kind of stuff, and it really shows it up close. The collector's edition was really cool. Like 2 different mobile apps that they announced. One was Fallout Shelter, which is a game, and the Pip-Boy app, which is like you can actually edit your own Pip-Boy. I'm assuming that it links to your account. I'm assuming that's what it does. That'd be kind of cool. And then the biggest thing for me here was the Fallout kind of your own kind of Fallout base. Where you can edit your house and make like I said, like your own kind of base and stuff. Like you can set up turrets and stuff. That was really, really cool to me. It's the kind of game that shows that you can pretty much play it forever. And finally, a few more other kind of things and mods and stuff. But release date of November 10th. I know it was a lot. It was a lot on the trailer, but your overall, like, is Fallout 4 speaking to you?
When I saw the first trailer, it hit me. It hit me, and I was just like, "Wow, this looks really cool." And then the first trailer confused me a bit. I was just thinking, it's like, okay, are we just gonna see the war? Like, are we gonna see it just happen, the bomb, or are we gonna play it? And obviously, it's confirmed it that we're actually gonna play it. And I think that's awesome. That's awesome, especially for the real fans who actually buy the comics and stuff, because there are some comics that tell you about these different vaults.
Right.
So I thought that was really cool. And of course, the biggest thing that I wanted was to control dog meat. And I don't know why. I don't know why it became an obsession. The collector's edition looks awesome. So it looks like it had a lot of love. That's really what I see from this. So I actually did really like it. I thought this was Bethesda's biggest thing, actually.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be their most, the most ambitious game to date for sure. Again, the graphics look, they're very hard to get past for me. Just because
it's a big game.
It is enormous. It looks like a PS3 game. Is my biggest problem with it, but it is incredibly ambitious and stuff. So very interesting. I am very, very tempted to get into it. I have it on my like kind of to-do list, but we're gonna see as we get closer to it if there's like another selling point they can give me, because again, like I haven't played most of these Fallout games that come out and stuff. So, and I know this one seems to be a little bit more distance, but that's gonna be like a 70-hour game plus, to get through.
People who play like a couple of hundreds of hours
that are still playing it.
They're still playing it.
So it's gonna be kind of crazy. So we'll see. I would love to dabble really with that whole kind of construction of your home. That's really what I wanted to do. So yeah, I mean that was Bethesda overall good conference.
Decent conference.
Yeah.
Decent.
It got right to the point. I think the biggest problem is that from these 3 big games, I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna be able to cover these games. They're just franchises that I haven't kept up with in a long time and stuff. So we'll see as we go on. A lot of these games are coming up. Both of these games, I think Doom and Fallout. I'm not sure. No, actually, I think Doom was 2016. So I mean, we'll see as we get kind of closer to.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to choose because I think I would say Doom. Doom wins this one from all of these.
Yeah, it had a really good presence.
I hope the next conference next year that they actually just skip 2 and just jump into Brink 3. So just announce Brink 3.
They got to bring that back.
They already failed here to give Brink 2.
Brink 2 would have been dope. I would have played it for sure.
Yeah, because I think they would have learned a lesson.
Yeah,
they learned a lesson from the failure of the first one.
Oh, that sucks. All right, so those are deep thoughts on Bethesda. We're going to upload this along with all the other conferences, so make sure to check out each one so you can get our thoughts on it. For more videos like this and everything related to gaming, stay right here. Goodbye, Lee.